Yeah, so I pulled into the McDonald's. You see how they styled this one? Has to be historic. And even, how many McDonald's have a flagpole like that? Oh, apparently other people want to go to McDonald's. This is what it looks like right there. Yup. Fancy McDonald's around, huh? Fanciest around. I was there for like 1 second. I can't believe someone pulled in that quickly right behind me. I'm like, they always got customers at Mickey's, of course. That one in Connecticut, when Leslie and I were on the trip in off I-95 or close to it, you wouldn't believe how busy that Mickey's was. Oh, you know what? They don't have a drive-through window here. They only have curbside pickup. It's probably not allowed. Yup. When I was in Connecticut, there was actually a line of cars down the street for the McDonald's drive-through. Yeah, it was pretty intense. That one was, we were both commenting that how bad that one was. It was a 2-floor McDonald's. I filmed it. It's on the Connecticut road trip. When did we do that? Last month we were there in November. It's up on the channel if anyone wants to see it. It was when we went to the birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese and we had a little Connecticut trip, Norwalk, Connecticut. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Some cool little videos there. That's the only track for Long Island Railroad that goes out to the North Fork. There's only like 1 train a day. And you can actually take that all the way from the city, Penn Station. You can take the train from Penn Station out to Southold. I don't know how long it takes. Only 1 train a day, so be sure not to miss it. It is on the Farmingdale branch of the Long Island Railroad. So you have to get on the right track. Not every track. There's like 3 different lines that go out onto Long Island. And most of them meet up at Jamaica Station in Queens. But after that, forget about it. You got to make sure you're on the right track or you'll end up, you know, 1 train could go out on the South Fork almost to Montauk. The other train, you'll end up on the North Fork. And some of them, they go up to the North Shore. One of them ends in Port Washington, Long Island. It's like the Gold Coast by like Sands Point and stuff. Yeah, that train branch ends. It doesn't go into Suffolk County. It will stop. There's several branches. And you can't, it's not like you can easily transfer. You have to go all the way back into Jamaica, Queens to most of the transfers. This house, that needs a paint job. I'm sure it's going to be expensive. Wow. All those wooden shingles, forget about it. That's a maintenance nightmare. The best thing is to have vinyl siding. Usually that lasts pretty long without having to deal with all the paint chipping and all that junk. What is that, a Tesla? Oh, they're at a garage. I think they're out of luck. Not gonna have probably find a garage that will help you with a Tesla out here. I think what happened is they probably have an engine problem, maybe a blown head gasket. Who knows? They might have forgotten to check their oil. You got to check your levels before you drive anywhere, huh? You know what? Even if you have a new car, you really should be checking your levels. I sort of comment in the channel. You're like, I forget which commenter said it. You're like, oh, this is why I'm glad I have enough money and I can afford to have a newer car. I don't have to worry about all that crap, checking levels and doing all that. Oh, look at this. I thought it was 257. It's 297. I was gonna tank up at Valero. I think I can get a better price than that. Let's keep going. I have plenty of fuel. Rev it out. 3,000 RPM. Not that much of a rev. Apparently, I don't want to push it because this is a car I need for transportation. I'm not into the racing business. I don't have a need for speed. But apparently, this engine, because it has overhead cam, yeah, the valves can go at higher RPM than a push rod. It has one overhead cam on each cylinder bank. It only has 16 valve for the V8. It is redlined at 7,000 RPM. 6,000 it goes into somewhat red. I'll show you guys. It's right here. You see that gauge? Yeah. I don't dare bring it up to that kind of RPM. I brought it up to about 5,000 RPM at the most. And believe you me, the car gets going so fast, you're gonna end up having a crash if it goes any faster. I don't even know if I go up to 5,000, even like at 4,000 RPM, this thing is flying. If you put it in like second gear, yeah, I think by the time it reaches 4,000 RPM, you're going like 60 miles an hour, 60 or 70 in second. I'm not about trying to do race stuff with it though, or burnouts or stuff like that. No, this has 205,600 miles. It just turned over. That's a lot of mileage on the engine. I don't want to push it. It goes plenty fast. I bring it up to high speeds, especially if I take it on a Florida trip. But I'm not gonna try to peel out or do things like that with it. Here's one of the vintage churches out here. And then the modern snack bar. Yeah, this is a vintage diner. And believe it or not, they close it during the winter time. That's all closed. Not gonna get any food there. It's only open during the tourist season. Only in the summer. They have pies and I had a good Reuben sandwich there. Big Al's Bait and Tackle. I don't think Big Al's very busy this time of year. He's probably inside eating cake. That's why he's so big. Oh, look at that vintage windmill back there. Very scenic out here. I don't know what that is. Barrow Food Market or something. Give it some gas. That's only 2,000 RPM. I think it's in third gear. Well, it's time to get back. The calm before the storm. I'll film if I see anything cool come up. Interesting Jeep. Has antlers. Yeah. Looks like the guy's burning a cigarette. He's driving down the road. He just don't care. He's got a tire cover that's all decorative. He don't give a rat's ass. That guy, he's like, doesn't matter what's going on. I'm just gonna smoke this cigarette and drive around. Forget about health. 273 at Empire Gas. I probably should tank up. Let's see if I'm being a penny pincher. I'm trying to get the lowest price. Let's see if Valero has a better deal. A few stations in Riverhead before the expressway. Well, guys, I found $2.73 a gallon here. Filled it up. It's freezing. Did I mention that? It's frigid out here. Oh, and my car wasn't even locked. Jeez Louise. I left it this whole time. It wasn't even locked. I think everything valuable is in my pocket. I don't think I had anything super valuable in here. So this was the longest gas fill up in history, okay? I'm trying to unzip this fluffy Polar Tech thing I got on, which is overheating me. Jeez Louise. $2.73 a gallon, right? You will not believe the nonsense. I pulled in here. I pull up to the first pump. I didn't see it. There's a paper on it that says out of service. Hopefully this gas is good. 99 miles I went. I'm going to tell you how much I got. Let's see. It's been a complete and utter comedy of errors today. 4.39 gallons. It cost me $12. 4.39 gallons. And I went 99 miles. I believe that's over 20 miles per gallon. I'm going to reset it. You guys could do the math and leave in the comments for me so I don't have to compute it. Huh. So anyway, I pulled up. The first pump was out of order. Then a lady came out, which is very unusual. I thought it was self-service, right? Here, I'll switch the camera so you guys can see. I'll tell you the rest of the story. So we are at the start of the Long Island Expressway now. A lady came out, right? I was surprised, to pump the gas, I assume, but she's also the clerk at the store. And I'm like, oh, I thought it was self-service. Am I paying extra? She's like, no. Usually I pull in that station, I just fill it myself. It's more trouble than it's worth, let me tell you. So she opens the gas cap. I pay cash because it's a discount with cash price. I gave her a $20 bill. So she had to go back in the store, I guess, to ring up the $20 bill. So she goes in there. It's taking a while. I walk back in the store. There's a guy at the register trying to buy a pretzel or something, and his credit card was declined. And she's fussing over that. Then another guy comes in the store who's an attendant, and she tells that guy something about, oh, okay, he's waiting for gas. I'm literally waiting like 15 minutes in there just to get gas because it's not self-service. It's ridiculous. Then I said to the lady, is the pump ready? I'll go fill it up. She's like, no, he'll fill it for you. So the guy came out there and he pumped the gas, and he doesn't know how to, I know my car, when it gets to the click, stop pumping and stuff. So he overflowed the gas and it spilled on the ground, and it went in my overflow in the gas cap. Great, right? So that gas stop, I said to the lady, this is like the longest gas stop in history. I'm hanging around there. I felt like Dennis Weaver in that damn movie Duel. Yeah, you know how that guy was fussing over everything? He pulls into the gas station. He's like, oh, I'm in a panic. The truck's chasing me. Fill it up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll hang out here for a while. Yeah, I'm telling you. Now, they shaved this road down, but on this Long Island Expressway, I swear, they did this out of spite. They put mounds of blacktop over some of the cracks throughout the whole expressway. It was really bad the other year. Every one of them is like a speed bump. I have no idea what the problem was. They couldn't make the road repair smooth. Bad news, guys. You could drive in states that have much lower taxes, and you'll find roads that are perfectly smooth. Not here. Yeah, it's not, I'm not shaking around with the phone. It's my car that does that. That's what happens whenever I'm filming. Yeah, it's really bad. My car's shaking because the roads are in such dire shape. I'm wearing my video glasses, and of course my head's gonna shake with the road, I didn't drink too much, man. No, man. I didn't have anything today except coffee. Alright, I'm gonna get back. I'll film if there's anything cool. This is the modern day equivalent to Clark Griswold's station wagon, family wagon. It's an SUV, and it's got that big holder on the top roof. I don't even know how you work that. You got to climb up a ladder almost to get to that thing. Put your luggage on top of your roof. Huh. Believe it or not, you know something crazy? The attendant at that station, the guy that came out to pump, he asked me about the car, and I said, this is a 98. And I'm thinking the car, to me, like a 98, it's like brand new. I remember when this came out. It's the new style Mustang. Came out in like 96, before you had the square one that was real like boxy, called the Fox body. Yeah, so to me, the 98 is like a brand new car. This is very scary, guys. The attendant that pumped the gas, he's like a Middle Eastern type guy. And he's like, he had like a beard and stuff. And he was asking me about the car, and he said 98. He said this, that's older than me. And I was like, I was in shock, to be honest with you guys. I was in shock. I thought, man, this guy, he looked like he was my age or older, and I couldn't believe it. I didn't even know if he was serious for a minute. I was thinking about it. I'm like, is that even possible? What's he talking about? I'm like, this car can't be that old. It really blew my mind, because I'm like, oh man, there's a grown man who's working at the gas station. You're telling me that he was a baby when my car was already made. He wasn't even born. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, that was a mind blower right there. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, Gary Coleman in Different Strokes. I was like, what are you talking about, Willis? Yeah. That really was insane. I never thought about that could be possible. I'm like, 98, come on, that's the new model. Man. New Toyota Prius. Yeah, it's aerodynamic. That's like the first time I've seen it. Yeah, I'll show you it, Rev. We'll merge on here. You can see back there's like a cloud of smoke. I'm in fourth gear right now. I have one more gear. I have an overdrive gear. Put it into the fifth gear, and now we're cruising. Yeehaw! I think I'm gonna make a pit stop here at Wendy's. Get something to eat. I need something. It's already past noontime. I need something fast. This is Hyundai, Huntington Hyundai, Jeep. Yeah, we're back in Huntington that fast, guys. You imagine that? We tanked up in Riverhead, and now we're back in Huntington. Traveled approximately 35 miles since we tanked up at the gas station. So I had all these coupons. It was some kind of a deal. I donated. You donate a certain amount, they give you all these coupons for free Junior Frosties at Wendy's. And they expire on December 21st. I got to use them. Yeah, I got that weird little basket for the Scottish quilt, me lads. This is the little basket off the e-bike. Yeah, you saw it if you watched my channel in the summer, I think in August. I was using that e-bike. Yeah, I had to bring it back. Over. There were some complaints because I left it in a certain house for too long. Yup. So I got that, and believe it or not, I also got a telescope. Yeah, believe it or not, this fit in the Mustang. It's a huge mirror telescope. I think it's a 6-inch mirror. One of my relatives gave that to me. It's pretty vintage. It's from the 60s. Yeah. I got my car key. I'm going to go in. And believe it or not, I have a second coupon here. Here I am, guys. I have a second coupon for a $1.99 kids meal with any purchase. And it's going to expire on the 31st. So I'm thinking I should get that as well. I'm pretty much a kid. Ha! And look at this. Here's the price of gas. Where I am in Huntington, look at this. It's, what is it, $2.80? $2.81.9. So I got it for a little bit less, $2.73. The best price was the other day in Uniondale, the other night, $2.65 a gallon. Whoa, don't let the door hit you in the rear end. Welcome, Wendy's Huntington. Wendy's, baby. The calm before the storm. Because I used all those coupon deals, I got a whole weird thing. They gave me 2 of these little Frosties. One, I don't know how I got 2. One came with the kids' meal. Then they gave me 2 cups. Because one was from the kids' meal, one was from the other thing. I had to do one purchase to get the kids' meal. I got 2 bags. I got chicken nuggets. I got a Baconator in here. Yeah, this is crazy. And the sauces are an upcharge if you go over 2. They're 50 cents. If you go over 1 sauce, 50 cents a sauce. I don't know how I'm going to carry all this. I'll put the ice creams in here, but they're going to melt fast. Bring them to the car with my 2 root beers. Wow, guys, what a time of it. So I got back home and my internet is still down. I'm peed. I got to call the damn cable company now and find out what's going on. The wire looks okay. I checked that. I tried resetting the modem twice. It bites, especially with the storm. Yeah, it's going to be old school. I'll have to watch DVDs or something. I have my phone. Thanks to Boost Mobile, I have some high-speed internet on my phone. But, man, it's one thing after another. It's been a tough Christmas, guys. Yup. It's been bad. A lot going on, and now this storm is the last thing we need. I got to go get gas for the snowblower and see if I can get that thing ready, if it even works. Yeah, I'm under the gun, and before the snow comes, I'll check in with you guys later. I'll show you the snow when it does come. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. I'll see you guys. Hopefully, I'll see you guys real soon if I can get my, if I can upload this stuff. Huh? All right. Talk to you soon. Over and out.